These are the two aspects of life where you should invest your time and money. Because you see, in this upcoming generation, your versatile skills that are going to help you in the future, if I have to name them, that is vocational skills, your communication skills.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to VRIGHT Exchange, India's own and the world's first structured investor engagement platform. I am Aryan Rana. Today, we feature a special story on the VRIGHT Wall, where we highlight milestones, achievements, and moments that matter across individuals, companies, and the broader investment ecosystem. The VRIGHT Wall celebrates performance, values, and long term impact, never noise. At VRIGHT Exchange, we believe the journey of investing begins long before capital enters the market. The earliest and the most powerful investment is investing in yourself, your time, discipline, and mindset. And today's conversation reflects that belief. We are pleased to feature Ritesh Rawat, a 17-year-old student from Roorkee, Uttarakhand, whose journey offers lesson in compounding effort, discipline, and resilience. By 17, Ritesh has earned 50 plus medals and accolades across academics and sports, including 14 this year alone in sports, and has cleared the highly competitive Rashtriya Military School entrance examination few years ago, experiencing both success and setbacks early in life. An early setback tested his journey, but instead of exiting, he rebalanced, recovering, refocusing, and continuing his academic path. It's a reminder that long term returns come from discipline, patience, and staying invested in yourself. Over the next few minutes, we will explore Ritesh's journey, his habits, his learnings, and his perspective on why time is the most valuable capital of all. Welcome, Ritesh, to the show.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for inviting me to your show.
So let's begin, Ritesh. You have had a wonderful journey, wonderful achievements at the age of 17. So, how does it feel to turn 17 today? It's your birthday.
Yes, honestly, it feels exciting and special to me. 17 feels like stepping into a new year where my goals in my studies and on the sports field are becoming much more clearer and more focused.
That's a great attitude, Ritesh. That's a sense of gratitude and awareness at 17 already shows a mature understanding of time as a valuable asset. All right, moving to the next question. Can you briefly introduce yourself and share your what you have achieved so far?
Of course, I am Ritesh Rawat and my father serves in the Indian Army. I'm a dedicated student. I scored 99% in the 10th board CBSE board exams and I'm a very passionate athlete as well. I compete in everything from football to basketball to throws and to sprint races. And this year, I was fortunate enough to win 14 medals across these sports.
Wow, that's an impressive early portfolio built through consistency across both academics and sports. Moving to the next question, Ritesh. What does investing in yourself mean to you?
In my opinion, for me, it means treating your time and energy like a strategy. That is the one lesson that I've learned at a very early age, is that to be very precise and strategic. It's about putting effort into two main areas for me. In my academic growth, to build a strong future, and in my physical training in multiple sports, which builds discipline and resilience that helps in every part of life. So it is very essential for me to learn these things.
Wonderful, Ritesh. Wonderful. So that's a very powerful definition focusing on assets that compound quietly over time is what your journey indicates so far. So, how do you divide your time between studies, sports, and rest? Very important question.
Honestly, if I tell you right now, I run a tight ship, but generally my days are structured. Early mornings are for fitness, and I extremely focus on my fitness, especially in the morning time. And the school days for my pure academics, and evenings is for my practice for skill work and sports. I'm very strict about getting a good sleep as well because that is the foundation that makes the rest possible, and it brings out the best potential out of me. So that is how I divide my time.
Fantastic. That's a great habit. Balance, like investing, seems to be the key to sustaining performance, and you maintain that. Now, moving to the next question, which is which daily habit has helped you the most?
If I tell you the truth, the habit, it was instilled in me long ago by one of my teacher. He was my mathematics teacher, and he told me that if you build this habit of planning your goals the night before, you are going to ace in your life. I write down my specific goals for studies and trainings, and it gives me a clear map when I wake up. I'm not stuck in that question that what should I do? Rather, I focus on how should I focus on my goals. It removes that question and it lets me just start doing it. So that is that habit that helps me most in my entire life.
Fantastic. So these small daily actions are like regular investments, and they don't look big today, but they create long-term returns. Thank you, Ritesh, for that. Now the next question is discipline more important than talent? It's a very crucial question for the youngsters like you watching this program.
Obviously, I believe so because I've seen it on the sports field as well that even if you are natural talent, you are not going to win. You can have a natural talent for a sport or a subject, but discipline is what turns that spark into real action, into real results. It's the daily choice that leads to medal and high scores. And I've seen it with my own eyes, I've witnessed it that hard work and discipline will always beat a talented person.
Yeah, so that is a very important point you've made because youngsters today, or they must be uh, confused whether that what is more important. Some people may be thinking the talent, they don't have talent, so they should quit. They judge themselves, and there are a lot of issues that the people feel. So your answers mirrors a key investment lesson, which is consistency often beats one-time brilliance. Thank you. Moving to the next question, which achievement are you most proud of and what did it teach you, Ritesh?
Obviously, scoring 99% in my 10th grade board exams, it is the achievement that I am most proud of because it was the culmination of a lot of hard work I put in for months and focus. It taught me a powerful lesson as well that with consistent effort, as you said, you can truly exceed your expectation, and that is the best and most powerful lesson a person can learn throughout his life. And scoring 99% is the best achievement that I am proud of.
Ritesh, you had also cleared Rashtriya Military School exam. Anything
Yes,
on that? I mean, how important was that and what happened and all that?
yes, that was extremely rewarding for me because I was very young at that time. I was around 10 or 11 when I cracked Rashtriya Military School Ajmer, and that is a very competitive exam at that time. It is approximately equal to cracking JE in grade 12. So that was very tough for me. I went through a lot of struggle for a year and I fortunately cracked it. I also cracked Sainik School Gunakal, but Rashtriya Military School has upper hierarchy, so I chose to go there. So that is also one of my achievement I'm proud of.
Fantastic. So achievements earned through effort tend to build confidence that lasts much longer than results alone. So you seems to be very confident in your achievements. So after how did you handle leaving Rashtriya Military School due to injury? I suppose you had some kind of injury there, and then you had to move to Roorkee. How did it felt? How did you
Yes,
handle it?
yes. That was very traumatizing for me because leaving my previous school for what I worked so many years, I cleared a competitive exam. I cleared the interview. I went through a tough medical exam also. And leaving that school due to an injury was a very tough phase for me. I was very distressed and I was very young too. But I stayed strong at that time. My mindset was strong. That is one thing that I learned from Rashtriya Military School is that your focus, if your mindset is clearly focused on entirely what I could do, you can excel in everything, be it academics, be it rebuilding your strength in new ways. So I didn't take it as depression on me. I focused on what I could do rather than focusing what I couldn't. So that was a change in mindset and how I came out of the traumatizing transition period.
Great, Ritesh. That's an important reminder, for everyone that every journey, like every market, has phases of correction, has difficult times, and you have to just navigate them with positive attitude. So, after returning to Roorkee, what changed in your mindset or routine you brought?
Yeah, as I've already told you, my approach became more holistic and strategic. I, you know, earlier when I wasn't in Rashtriya Military School, I used to consider myself as a low class sports person, or I used to think that yes, I'm not that good. I'm not so good that I has to be into the competition. But that is the key lesson I learned from Rashtriya Military School that I need to consider myself the best. No matter if I am the best in the room, I have to consider myself the best. It gives you the confidence. Because I've seen when I was in Rashtriya Military School, I've seen boys they have so much confidence in them that opportunities they attract opportunities, and that is the key learning for an individual to learn at this period of time. It was building a more versatile and resilient version of myself. When I returned from Rashtriya Military School, I learned that yes, I have to consider myself the best in the room and put in best potential of myself.
That is really fantastic, Ritesh, because you became more focused and patient. You learned to adapt and set new goals and keep moving forward without losing confidence. And that is the ability to adapt is what separates long-term success from short-term disappointments. Fantastic. Now moving to the next question. If time were money, where should teenagers invest it?
That's a very extraordinary question, and I'm very young to answer that. But still, if you ask, in my opinion, the skills that last and the health, these are the two aspects of life where you should invest your time and money. Because you see, in this upcoming generation, your versatile skills that are going to help you in the future. If I have to name them, that is vocational skills, your communication skills. These are the skills that you have to learn. So invest your time in it. No matter how hard it takes, how much time it takes, invest your time in skills. And more important to that is investing in your health. In health is the ultimate capital, and it is the only aspect in the life where if you invest, you are going to get a extremely big reward. So these are the two aspects where I would suggest my teenager friends to invest their time on.
Fantastic, Ritesh. So you said teenagers must invest in education, skill development, physical fitness, and learning good values, and those are exactly the kind of investments that deliver lifelong dividends. Moving to the next question, what is the one message you would like to convey to the students of your age?
Just one message. I would like to give them only one lesson that consider yourself unique. Your journey is very unique. Focus on beating your own personal best every single day. Whether be it in the class, be it on the field, everywhere, put in your best effort, put in the best potential of yourself and try to beat your personal, your past. Try to beat it. Those small wins that you get when your teacher praises you for answering a question, when you win a school level medal, or when you solve a tough mathematical question, try to enjoy those small wins and commemorate this because the most incredible comebacks and successes that comes through these small wins will improve your confidence, and confidence is the key to success in future. So that is the simple message I'd like to give my friends at my age.
That's a very strong message, Ritesh, and it captures the sense of compounding beautifully. All right, moving to the last question, and then after that, we'll have a rapid fire round where I'll ask you five questions. So, the last question of this segment is: what kind of role have you your parents played in your achievement so far? You come from a military
Monumental.
background.
I'd say that everything I have today is just because of my parents' support. Because my father is an army person and he has instilled in me every kind of discipline, courage to face any challenge. And during that transition period, my mother provided me that constant support and balance, due to which I was able to create that mindset of me considering myself as the best. Their belief in me, especially during that difficult transition, it has been the biggest source of strength. It has always, it has always warned me that if you work hard, you are going to become a successful person. Their belief in me was the biggest thing, and I consider themselves as my biggest inspiration in my life.
That's a fantastic note to your parents and to everybody that gratitude and grounding complete the picture. Strong values at home often become the strongest foundation for long term success. Now, Ritesh will move to the next segment, which is a rapid fire round. I'm going to be asking you five quick questions. You have to answer just in one word, okay? So, the first
All
question
right.
is early morning or late night?
Early morning.
Books or sports?
Sports.
Discipline or motivation?
Discipline every time.
One habit you never skip.
uh, Playing.
All right. One word that defines your future.
Resilient.
Resilience. All right. All right. So that's a fantastic conversation we had have with you. Thank you, Ritesh, for your time and for coming on our show. It's a fantastic journey that you have had, and it will definitely inspire, the future generations. And what you have achieved is fantastic. So, to our viewers, I would like to thank each one of you for your watching this program. If you have an inspiring story that deserves to be heard, we invite you to share it with us. Stay tuned for more meaningful conversations. Thank you for watching. Thank you.